Hey there, fellow car nerds. Thanks for tuning in to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here again with another 10 kit cars and replica vehicles available for sale across North America this week. There may be blemishes on these vehicles, but that's okay. It's all about getting behind the wheel and going for a cruise in a car you love, not impressing the purists at the car show. Links for each of these vehicles are included in the video description below. Alright, let's go with today's vehicles for sale. Okay, let's get started with this 2007 Factory 5 GTM, listed for $70,500 US in East Freetown, Massachusetts. From the seller's description, Factory 5 Gen 1 GTM with Gen 2 body, titled and registered in Massachusetts, LS1 from C5 Corvette, weigh and polished intake, Cook's stainless headers/exhaust, Porsche G50/52 transaxle, open to trades, classic Trans Ams, Corvettes, Chevelles, etc. And up next we have this 1975 Volkswagen Seagull kit car, listed for $3,500 US in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is a manual transmission, listed in very good condition, and from the seller's description. Fiberglass kit car on a 1970 VW chassis. I also have a turbo Corvair engine with VW trans adapter plate for $400, 2 new dune buggy suspension seats that will fit the car for $300, 90s Corvette oval taillights for $150, $3,500, or I'll consider trade for good quality classic VW engine of 1.9 to 2.1 liters or other interesting kit car. Alright, here we have a 2004 Honda Lotus Super 7, listed for $21,000 US in Hayden, Idaho. It's been driven 4,976 miles, listed in excellent condition, and has a clean title. From the seller's description, kit manufactured by World Class Motorsports. Delivery is a possibility if you have no way to haul it. Honda S2000 VTEC motor. Okay, here we have a 1985 Cimbria SS, listed for $17,500 Canadian in Hinton, Alberta. It is a manual transmission, and from the seller's description. 1985 Cimbria SS. The car was basically a trailer queen all its life until it came to Canada in 2023. The car only had 144 miles on it since build, 151 miles now since my test drive, and it runs great. Alright, this one was listed simply as a 1986 Volkswagen Other for $5,000 US in Sagertown, Pennsylvania. It is a manual transmission, and from the seller's description. VW kit car, runs and drives, registered as a Beetle, new front beam and all attaching parts, new brake lines and brakes, rebuilt engine, everything needs fine tuning to run its best, $5,000 or best offer.
Okay.
And here we have a 1967 Austin Healey replica, listed for $25,000 US in Lee's Summit, Missouri. It is a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, GMC 350 engine, 5-speed transmission, posi traction, very fast. Hey everyone, I just want to interject for about 30 seconds here. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below or using the link in the channel details below the video. For about the price of a cup of coffee per month, you'll not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every video before they go live on YouTube, usually around 24 hours ahead of the videos going live. Alright, let's get back to the vehicles. Okay, here we have a 1993 Lamborghini Diablo Replica, listed for $34,900 US in Racine, Wisconsin. It's been driven 10,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, 1988 Fiero base, V6, power steering and windows, 5-speed, air, everything works. Alright, here we have a 1952 MGTD Replica, listed for $8,500 US in North Providence, Rhode Island. It's been driven 27,000 miles and has a manual transmission. From the seller's description, 1960 VW Beetle chassis and engine, fiberglass body, the car is in decent condition. Alright, here we have a 1973 Blakeley Bearcat, listed for $8,000 US in Lebanon, Oregon. It has a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, 1973 Blakeley Bearcat kit car, convertible, driven 1,000 miles, Ford Pinto based, 2-liter Pinto engine, headers, 4-speed. And bringing up the rear, we have this 1974 Volkswagen Mini-Mark, listed for $9,000 US in Bedford, Pennsylvania. It's been driven 37,177 miles, has a manual transmission, listed in very good condition, and has a clean title. From the seller's description, VW-based Mini-Mark kit car, street legal, Pennsylvania inspected and registered, hardtop is included with purchase, engine was rebuilt, dual carburetors, front brake disc conversion, make reasonable offer. Okay, so that's it for today's vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below or using the link in the channel details below the video. For about the price of a cup of coffee per month, you'll not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every video before they go live on YouTube, usually around 24 hours ahead of the videos going live. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.